Yes, good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, this is last lecture for today's 3 to 4. Whether the screen is visible to everyone
Yes,
Yes, sir.
with full screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Full screen, hai na?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Roll number 1 to 10. What we have discussed in the last class? Can anybody tell me? Only roll number 1 to 10.
All branches filled in the civil engineer.
Yes. Relevance of civil engineering with the other branches of engineering. Okay. Then what you studied afterwards? In that we have seen in mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, computer science engineering, next
Automobile engineering,
automobile engineering,
chemical
marine
engineering,
engineering.
Marine engineering,
Okay, so electrical
marine
engineering.
engineering,
Yes.
Marine engineering.
Yes. Are you going through the PPT? Are
marine,
you referring PPT or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So whatever I am teaching, it is there no in the PPT.
Sir, याच्या पुढचं नको सर PPT मध्ये.
Okay, because whenever I come for the classes, no, every day I am making some corrections in the PPT. Okay, so today I made some more corrections. Okay, I will upload that also. Okay, I will remove the first PPT and I will upload the updated PPT. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, again in the last class, so we have studied about the all the branches, all the relevance of the civil engineering with the other branches of engineering, and also we have seen just a role of the civil engineer also. So again in the last class we have started the introduction of the road. Yes, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Don't discuss. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can raise your hand or you can unmute and directly talk to me. Okay, don't talk with others. Okay, so we have seen whenever a country is developed or not. So by looking at the road connectivity, okay, by looking at the transportation system, we can judge the improvement or the development of this any country. Okay, so in India there are different classification of the roads. What are those different classifications?
National highway, state
National
highway,
highway, state highway, major district road, other district road,
Village road.
Yes. So whenever it is asked, what write the classification of the roads. So you have to write start from the national highways. You have to start from the. So it is not that village road first, state road, other road, NH, and ISNI लिखने का. You have to write it in a systematic way. That is, you have to start from the national highway. Next will come to the state highway. Next
Highway.
major district road, other district road. Then coming to the village roads. Okay, so apart from this, there is a one more classification, that is expressways also. This expressways will come at the top. Okay, apart from the national highway, they will come at the top. So in the express highway, the speed of the vehicle is very high as compared to the national highway. In case of expressways, the speed of the vehicle is very high as compared to the national highway. Okay, so that is recently they have made. Initially they have made only 5 classification. Whenever it is asked, you have to take these 5 only. Okay, whenever he in the viva oral he is asking what is expressway. Okay, then you have to say the speed of the vehicle in the expressway is very high as compared to the which road, which highway?
National highway.
National highway. You have to say. Okay. So this statement we have seen. Okay, how will be the national highway? How will be the state highway? Major district, Wayanad district, village road. We have seen this one.
Hello, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Slide is not changing.
Slide is not changing.
Slide not
Not,
sir.
sir. Basic of civil engineering.
No, I have changing. Okay, I will share one more time. So you have to interrupt me like this. Okay, if it is not visible, if it is not changing
Yes,
like this.
sir.
You have to.
Visible screen.
Now
Yes.
everyone, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you have to tell like this. Okay, so I was telling about this one. Okay, there are 5 types of roads or highways in India. apart from these 5, there is one more, that is
National
expressways.
highway.
National highway.
No, expressways. That expressways, it will come at the top. Okay, so when it is called as the expressways, the speed of the vehicle is higher than that of the national highway, then that ways is called as expressways. Okay, that will come at the top. That is generally, recently we have taken that one. So in the last class we have discussed about the national highway. When the highway is called as national highway, can anybody tell me? So these are the backbone of the road infrastructure. That means what? Highway. That highway connects every major city of the Indian weather ports, capital of the states, etc. Okay, the major cities, major capital cities, capitals of the states, major ports. Okay, major cities. With the highways which are connected into the every major city of India, weather port and capital of the states, etc. is called as national highway. Then what about the state highway? State highway, usually these are the roads that link between the that link important cities, towns and district headquarters within the state and also connect them with the national highway. So this state highway, they will connect to the important cities, towns and district headquarters within the state, and also out of the state they are connecting them with the national highway or state highway of the adjacent neighboring states. Okay, these are called as state highway. Then major district roads. So in the major district road, they connect areas of production. What is production? That is agricultural production. Okay, the areas of production, main market, agricultural market, and state and national highway crossing the state. Which state means national highway, state highway, they are running. Okay, these major district roads are connecting the areas of production, main market and state and national highways. State and national highways. Next, minor roads. Minor, or it is also called as other district roads. What these other district roads? These roads connect the rural area of production to the market center and other than main roads. Okay, so apart from these major district roads, these roads connect the rural areas of the production. What production? Agricultural production, and to the market centers other than the main roads. They are called as other district roads. Then when it is called as village road, so village road is a type of low cost road that is constructed in rural areas. Road which is a low cost road that is constructed in the rural areas at a low funds. What is low fund means? Budget is very less. Budget is very less. By utilizing the local materials and local manpower is called as village roads. Okay. Okay, so here, what is road? Now we have seen different types of roads. Okay, highways. So first of all, what is road? Road means what? Road is an open, generally public way for the passage of vehicles, people or animals. Okay, it is an open, first of all, generally for the public way for passage of vehicles, people or animals. Like this also you can define the transfer or the transport of vehicle, people or animal from one place to another place. Okay, the area is called as road. Okay, road is an open, generally public way for passage of vehicles, people and animals. Finish with a hard, smooth surface. So whenever you consider any road, the top surface of the road, is finished. So whatever it is there, no, the top surface is, it is finished. Finished means what? The top surface is very smooth. Finish means smooth with hard, smooth surface, and helped for making them durable and able to withstand the traffic. What do you mean by durable? So after constructing this road, so now I have constructed for a period of 20 years. So the constructed road should come up to 20 years only. Okay, it may go beyond 20 also. It should not get damaged before 5 years or 6 years. So if the usable of the that road is coming up to the 20 years. How much design period we have taken? Up to that design period, the road should be usable. That is called as durable. Okay, it should not get damaged. Next, able to withstand the traffic. What do you mean by traffic? So over this road, the vehicles are moving. Okay, vehicles are moving. So consider this is one vehicle, this is one vehicle, this is one vehicle. Okay, so over that road, the vehicles are moving. This movement of the vehicle is called as traffic. What is traffic? The movement of the vehicle is called as traffic. So whatever this road is there, the road should resist this traffic. Withstand means what? Resist. Okay, the total weight of this vehicle will coming on the road, correct? The road should withstand this traffic. And the environment means, so today nowadays it is cold climate. So when you coming to the summer, the climate is very hot. When you are coming to the rainy season, the climate is very cloudy and there is a falling of the rain. This road should resist all the environmental conditions. Okay, next, road have life expectancy between 20 to 30 years. See, what is the years of the roads? That is 20 to 30 years. In the 1 mark questions, आपको objective में पूछ सकते हैं. What is the life of the road, highways? How much it is?
20
20 to
30
30
years.
years.
20 to 30 years. So इसके लिए, so if you have seen
20
any
to-
highway or any road in your city, if you are from Solapur, okay, any city, okay, so आपके तरफ से वो मार्केट में जो रोड रहता है ना, एक बार कंस्ट्रक्शन करने के बाद, so every year whether they are constructing the road?
No, sir.
No. So as you have observed, there will be 10 years, after 10 years, or after 15 years, after 20 years, or maybe after 50 years also. They will up to, so if they construct once, the durability is up to 20 to 30 years. The durable, it should be durable. Okay. Next. So here I have told one term, pavement, correct? So smooth surface, hard, smooth surface. What is this pavement is called as? We will see that pavement. Pavement is okay. A pavement is a multi-layer system. Pavement is a multi-layer system that distribute the vehicular load over the larger area. Over the larger area. Consider this is a road surface. Okay, so this is the natural ground. Okay, so this is natural ground है. Okay, हमारा road कहाँ पर है? This is the road. Okay, so from this natural ground to the top of the road surface, this is what? There is a filling. Okay, with other type of materials, they will put, they will compact, they will be made. This is the road surface. Okay, see, pavement means this is multi-layer system. Multi-layer means more than two or more than one. Multi-layer system that distribute the vehicular loads over the larger area. Consider there is a one vehicle. Okay, one vehicle is there. Okay, for this vehicle, consider this is a vehicle. Okay, so this is vehicle. This is a front side. Okay, vehicle ka front side hai. This is coming, this is cross section of the road. Okay, so multi-layer, there are different layers in between this layer. This is multi-layer system that distribute the vehicular loads over the larger area. So initially the vehicle, iska weight kahan par hai? There is a contact surface, correct? Wheel of the vehicle and the surface of the road, there is contact, no? So only there is a load is here, right? So as the time passes, the load is going to distribute like this. The load is going to distribute like this. Road is going to distribute like this. Okay, this is the distribution of the road. Initially kitna tha load? Here only it was a point. So as the layer increases, towards the bottom of the road, so the load is going to disperse. Okay, so this is what he is saying. Pavement means a multi-layer system that distributes the vehicular load over the larger area. So see, the area is how much here? It is only small. Vehicle का कितना रहता है ना contact surface, that much area is there. But what about this area here? Here it is larger area, no? That is what is making the pavement is distributing the vehicular load. Okay, smaller area to the larger area. Like this also you can define, or you can define one more term. What is that one more term? So highway pavement is a structure. It is a structure consisting of superimposed layers of selected and processed materials whose primary function is to distribute the applied vehicular load to the subgrade. Here there is a one term that is called as subgrade. What is subgrade? This subgrade. Okay, the material which is lies beneath this one. Okay, beneath this one, this is called as subgrade. Whatever material it is there, so this is called as here this subgrade. Subgrade. Okay, the material whatever it is there. Okay, this is subgrade. Whatever all the material it is there, it is subgrade. See, read the definition. Highway pavement is a structure. It consisting of superimposed layers of selected. See, this layer we are putting, correct, we are imposing. Initially the ground is here, so abhi ground ka height itna ho gaya, means we are imposing the selected and processed material. kaun sa material dal rahe hum? That is selected and processed materials whose primary function is, iska primary function kya hai? To distribute the applied vehicle load. So whatever load is coming at the top surface, that load is distributed towards the subgrade, Is it clear? Like this also you can define. You can go for the first definition, you can go for the second definition. Ultimately what they are giving, that is the vehicular load is distributed to the larger area, to the subgrade. See, one more definition. It can also be defined as, it is a structure. Pavement, what is a structure? Pavement is a structure which separates the tires of the vehicles from the underlying foundation. See, so this is, what is this one? Brown color is what? That is wheels of the vehicle. This is the vehicle, these are the wheels or tire. Okay, tire you can say. Pavement means this is entire is called as pavement. This pavement is a structure that separates the tires of the vehicle from under the underlying foundation. Iska foundation kahan par hai? This is a foundation, correct? This is a foundation, whatever it is there. So here there is a foundation. Okay, this is pavement. Pavement is a structure that separates the tires of the vehicle from the foundation. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
One more term he has given. What is that one? So see here. Okay. Pavement is the upper part of the road. Pavement is the upper part of the road or airport or parking area structure. It includes all the layers resting on the original ground. See, this is original ground, correct? The ground is, this is the original it is. So initially the ground was here. So this is what? This is we have put here. Okay. The pavement is the upper part of the roadway, airport or the parking structure. It includes all the layers resting on the original ground. So initially ground was this much. इसके ऊपर हम जो fill कर रहे हैं ना, that is called as pavement. Is it clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So there is a picture. When you looking at the picture, you will come to know. See, this is the road. This is top surface. Okay, there is a one type of material. There is another type of material. This is the natural ground. Okay, this is natural ground. Over that ground, there is a filling. There is filling. So over this top surface, the vehicle is moving. Is it visible? Screen? Vehicle wheel?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
The vehicle wheel क्या हो रहा है? This is moving. Okay. There is a contact surface. कितना है? Contact surface इतना है. See, this much is contact surface. This dotted line है ना? So this is the contact surface initially. As the height of the that is thickness of the pavement increases, the load is going to spreading. It is distributing, correct, to the larger area. Hence, this entire स्ट्रक्चर को क्या बोलते हैं हम, क्या बोलते हैं इसको, एंटायर स्ट्रक्चर को?
Stable.
Yes, pavement.
Stable.
This is called as pavement.
Pavement.
Okay, so pavement is a structure which distributes the vehicle or loads to a larger area at subgrade. This is called as stable subgrade. See, subgrade it is called as. So ये इसके subgrade के ऊपर क्या डालते हैं? 6 inch graded aggregate sub base course. Okay, this is 6 inch dense graded aggregate sub base course. नेक्स्ट इसके ऊपर क्या डालते हैं? 4 inch hot mix asphalt base course. Think that this is a flexible pavement, that is Dambar road. You have seen Dambar road, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so before they are putting at the Dambar, what they will put? They will put hot mix, 4 inch ka hot mix asphalt they will put. Before that asphalt, they are putting 6 inch dense aggregate sub base. Before that, this is a natural ground. This is the natural ground. See, this is the natural ground. Okay, this is natural ground. Over that, they are putting stable subgrade. This is stable subgrade. Next, over that stable subgrade, they are putting the 6 inch dense graded aggregate. Means 6 inch means how much? 1 inch is equal to 25 mm. 6 inch means 150 mm. So this the entire thickness is 150 mm. Graded aggregate. Aggregate means what? Aggregate means what?
Khadi.
Yes, Kadi. Okay, so this is called as Kadi. Sand means Balu. So this is called as coarse aggregate. We can call it as coarse aggregate. And sand को क्या बोलते हैं? Fine aggregate. Sand को क्या बोलते हैं? Fine aggregate. Okay. So actually sand भी बोलते हैं. That is equal to fine aggregate भी बोलते हैं. So when you are calling for the coarse aggregate, the size of the aggregate is more than 4.75 mm. Then when you are saying at the fine aggregate, the size of the particle is ranging from 70 micron to the 4.75 mm. Okay, this is 6 inch dense graded aggregate हो गया. This aggregate is, whenever it is he is specifying aggregate, means it is coarse aggregate only. If it is a fine aggregate, he has to mention fine aggregate only, or else sand. Then इसके ऊपर क्या डालते हैं इधर? That is 4 inch hot mix asphalt. Asphalt means डांबर का कड़ी रहता है ना, डांबर का कड़ी में बोल रहे. That is called as 4 inch hot mix asphalt. So he will be burning and he will take from the machine and they are putting here. That is called as 4 inch hot mix asphalt. After finishing, after putting here, after compacting, again they will do 2 inch hot mix asphalt. Half hot mix asphalt surface course mixture 1:4 HD. Okay, that we will see later. So इसके ऊपर 2 inch का asphalt डालते हैं. This is the structure of the pavement. This is flexible pavement. Flexible means that is dambar pavement. There is one more pavement, that is rigid pavement. Rigid pavement is your cement concrete road. Okay, is it clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, function of the pavement. See, whatever we have studied this pavement, what is the use of this pavement? Okay, first one is what? It will distribute the vehicular load, traffic load to the subgrade. Okay, first function is that one. Next, again we will see function of the pavement. It reduces and distributes the traffic loading so as not to damage the subgrade. See, so if you are not substituting this one pavement नहीं तो so directly क्या होता था? ये vehicular load directly subgrade को आता था. So subgrade में get damage होता था. Correct. This subgrade might get damage. In order to avoid this damage, so we are putting the pavement. This pavement will avoid the damage of the subgrade. Okay, it will reduce and distribute the traffic load so as not to damage the subgrade. Subgrade को damage नहीं करते. Okay, it will distribute the load. Next, provide the vehicle access between the 2 points under all weather conditions. So what it means? Provide vehicle access. So movement of vehicle access between the 2 points under all the conditions. So if you are considering this is the road, if you consider this is the road, this is the road. Okay, you consider two-way road. So one side it is moving like this and another side is moving like this. Okay, this is one way road, this is another way road. Okay, this is one way, this is way, so it will become two way, 2 points. Okay, or you can consider if this is a vehicle road surface, so there is one more vehicle, one more wheel, there is 2 points, you can call it that also points. So provide vehicle access between 2 points under the all weather conditions. Provide safe, smooth and comfortable ride to road users without undue delays, excessive wear and tear. See, in case if there is no road, so directly if you are going there, directly this wheel is on the ground, then there is a wear and tear both होता था ना आपको टायर को, then you will feel uncomfort, you will not feel comfort. That's why you have to put the pavement. It will provide, pavement will provide safe, smooth and comfortable ride. So आपको traveling करने के लिए comfortable है to the road users without undue delay. So late नहीं होने का. So इधर से सोलापुर तक कितने घंटे में जाते? 1.5 hours. So if the pavement is good, then you will go as early as possible. If the pavement is under construction, if the pavement is not good, then it may get delay. Correct? And excessive wear and tear. So it will, pavement will avoid the excessive wear and tear. What is the wear and tear? Means it will not get damaged. Excessive wear means it will get damaged. See, provide safe, smooth, comfortable ride to the road users without delay, without undue delay and without making excessive wear and tear. Means excessive damage nahi hota hai. Next, pavement meet environmental and aesthetic requirements. So whatever environmental it is there, so it will resist all the environmental conditions. It will meet the environmental conditions and aesthetic requirement. So by looking at the pavement, it will good feel, it will give good appearance. Limited noise and air pollution. So when you move over the pavement surface, the noise will not create that much. Okay, that is very less. And air pollution, there is no as such. If there is no pavement, abhi dekho, abhi road nahi, so you are going in a kacha road. So when you go in a kacha road, abhi that will produce air pollution or not? वो मट्टी के ऊपर व्हीकल मूवमेंट हुआ तो सो उसके पीछे क्या होता, सो देयर विल बी मट्टी का हवा आता ना, that is that will polluting the air. Correct? So when there is a pavement, there is no air pollution and the noise pollution is also limited and there is reasonable economy. So economy will be reasonable. So these are the important points, that is functions of the pavement. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, in order to do the pavement, what is required? What is required? So requirement of the pavement. Construction करना है तो pavement construction. What is requirement of the pavement structure? First, what is required? Sufficient thickness to spread the loading to a pressure intensity tolerable by the subgrade. See, you have seen subgrade. Okay, subgrade means natural ground है ना. So total load of the vehicle natural ground को आए तो क्या होता, डैमेज होते थे. इसके लिए in order to avoid that damage, we should provide the sufficient thickness. Sufficient thickness क्यों provide करने का? To spread the loading to a pressure intensity tolerable by the subgrade. So whatever load is coming at the subgrade, that will resist. Okay, that is by providing the sufficient thickness. That is first requirement. What is first requirement? Sufficient thickness to spread the loading to a pressure intensity tolerable by the subgrade. Next, second one is sufficiently strong. Okay, so pavement के ऊपर क्या आ रहे हैं, लोड आ रहे हैं ना, so that will sustain, that will carry, that will strong. Okay, our pavement should be strong, sufficiently strong to carry the imposed stress. Stress means वही load. Okay, load upon area आया तो किया तो stress आएगा. To sufficiently strong to carry imposed stress due to traffic load. Due to traffic load. What is traffic? What is traffic? Movement of the vehicle. Okay, so vehicles ऐसे ऐसे जा रहे थे ना. So if there are 10 vehicles moving at a time, it means traffic is more. if there are 100 vehicles moving at a time, if there are 1000 vehicles moving at a time, it means traffic is high or low?
Higher.
High. As the number of vehicle movement is goes on increasing, then traffic is also goes on increasing. Okay, so sufficiently strong to carry imposed stress due to total load. Next, sufficient thickness. It should have sufficient thickness to prevent the effect of frost. Effect of frost susceptible to subgrade. What is effectible to? What is effect of frost? Frost means what? Frost and fog. Okay, so if there is a rainy season, if there is a cloudy, okay, the environment which is having a water content, that is called as frost. Okay, so sufficient thickness provide karne ka to prevent the effect of frost susceptible to by the subgrade. So whatever like water percolates through the subgrade, that is should not happen. Sufficient thickness provide karne ka. Pavement materials should be impervious, yes, impervious to penetration of the surface water, which could weaken the subgrade and subsequently pavement. See, pavement road के ऊपर if it is a rainy season, क्या आते हैं? पानी आते हैं ना road के ऊपर. So that water should not enter into the subgrade. Subgrade means what? That is total material which is below the road surface. That is subgrade. Okay, उस पे पानी नहीं जाने का अंदर. If in case पानी गया तो क्या हो जाते? Subgrade will become weak. Okay, so that's why pavement material should have impervious. What is impervious? Which does not allow water to flow through it. Okay, so if you consider this is a pavement, okay, this should be material impervious. Whatever water will flow here, it will fall here, that should go here. Okay, that should not percolate here. Okay, so water either water nahi aane ka. Whatever water is coming, that should go flow like this only. Okay, this pavement should be what it should be? It is impervious material, impervious to the penetration of surface water. That should not penetrate here. If it is penetrates, it will weaken the subgrade and subsequently pavement. So either subgrade weak हुआ तो the entire pavement weak हो जाएगा. Correct? That should not be there. That's why our pavement material should be impervious. Next, pavement surface should be skid resistance. See, if it is smooth, fully smooth, then there is a chance to get skid, correct? If the pavement is surface fully smooth, then there is a chance to get skid. In order to avoid this skid, there is skid resistance is given. Okay, skid resistant. So it will provide friction. It will provide the friction between the vehicle's wheel and also surface of the pavement. Okay, it will give proper grip. So it will prevent the pavement surface should be skid resistance. So these all are the requirement. First one is sufficient thickness रहने का pavement को, sufficiently strong रहने का, sufficient thickness to prevent the effect of frost. Okay, pavement material should be impervious. Pavement should have skid resistance. These 5 are the requirement for the pavement structure. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. See, this is a diagram. So history of the road development. Initially, so when there were the road started from the Roman. Okay, Roman से उधर first road construction चालू किया था. So this is whatever you are seeing at the top level. This is the Roman roads. Initially, the road was like this. Then after French, so in the France and all, so French were started road, this type of roads. Okay, after French, see these all are the French roads. So the Britishers started using like this type of pavements. When the Britishers came to the India, so at that time they have utilized their concept. So Britain में कैसे road construction किया था ना, वैसे road they have started constructing in India. Initially there was no roads in India. Okay, when Britishers they have started the constructing roads. So these are the British roads, and nowadays these are the modern roads. So there are two types of modern roads. One is flexible pavement, another one is rigid pavement. This rigid pavement is also called as concrete, okay, cement concrete road, CC pavement. Okay, CC road भी बोल सकते, concrete road भी बोल सकते. Okay. See, types of pavement. Pavement, there are two types. One is flexible pavement, another one is rigid pavement. What is the difference between these two? That is flexible and rigid pavement. So flexible pavement may these are provided deep foundations, multi-layer constructions. You have seen in the diagram, that is, if this is a pavement, okay, if this is upgrade, there are different layers, correct? A pavement ka different layers. So the foundation deep, it is having deep foundations, or you can also call multi-layer construction. So whenever there is a flexible pavement, there is multi-layer construction. Minimum 3 to 4 layer of construction is there in the flexible pavement. Next, energy consumption due to the transportation materials. See, in order to construct this one, there is different vehicles will come here and they will put the material. There is energy consumption, correct? So energy consumption due to the transportation materials. This will increase the cost of asphalt due to high oil prices. See, over the flexible pavement, what is there here? This is asphalt. Asphalt means what? Asphalt means what? It is damper. Okay, whatever damper you are putting over the surface, that is called as asphalt. So this asphalt will increase the high oil prices. Okay, then rigid pavement. Rigid pavement is your cement concrete road. So whenever this is subgrade, okay, so you might have seen in a village road. So in a village road, they will clean and they will put the concrete directly. Whether they will fill 3 to 4 layers of like this pavement put up kar dekha in village road mein.
Just
No.
2 layers, sir.
Okay, only 2 layer. This is a subgrade natural ground layer. So they will put some material aggregate and all, and directly they will put cement concrete. So this is 2 single layer, only cement concrete they will put in some of the villages. Generally, it is last longer. It means it will not come as per the whatever period, design period is there. It will damage very soon. May require asphalt topping due to noise and comfort issues. So sometimes, so if it is producing more number of noise, then what they will do? They will put asphalt over this surface. Either asphalt put up here, to the noise will reduce and it will give good comfort conditions. Okay, in case of rigid pavement. Again, there are different types of comparison. We will see that also later. See, pavement comparison. So heavy vehicles consumes less fuel on rigid pavement. If the pavement is rigid, means cement concrete के ऊपर heavy vehicles will consume less fuel on rigid pavement. See, this is rigid pavement. This is ground. Over that ground, there is a rigid pavement. Okay, rigid pavement. Then rigid pavements more economical when compared to the environmental life cycle costing. Rigid pavement are more economical because so when you go for the flexible pavement, so every 2 years, 3 years, the top surface of the pavement is going to damage. So to remove, to rebrush, and to refill the damaging, that will give some that will not give more economical. So this will give more economical. See, the material in case of the types of pavement, a flexible pavement type, this is rigid pavement type. So sometimes what is will be the difference? So almost all same. There are 1 to 2 term will not be there. See, this is natural ground. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is natural ground. For the flexible pavement, for the rigid pavement, दोनों को भी ये रहते हैं. Okay, natural ground. So over this natural ground, there is a aggregates. Okay. So aggregate or there will be boulders. So this is called as, see, the top of the natural level को क्या बोलते हैं? Formation level बोलते हैं. Top of the natural level, natural ground को formation level बोलते हैं. This is natural formation भी बोलते हैं और natural ground भी बोलते हैं इसको. Natural ground or natural formation. The top of this natural ground is called as formation level. Then the material which is filled over the formation, is called as subbase. This is called as subbase. See here, this is what? This is the aggregates, or you can call it boulders. Stone का size कम है. Okay, stone size. not too much big size, big stones. There is medium. Okay, you can see this figure. This is called a sub base. Then over this sub base, there is a concrete slab. Okay, this is called as concrete slab. So this much is there in the rigid pavement. Initially natural ground है, इसके ऊपर sub base आता, next is rigid pavement. In case of rigid pavement, slab concrete आता. In case of flexible, there is a base course. This is sub base हो गया. There is a sub course, base course. This is purely aggregate material. Aggregate का so small कड़ी रहता है ना, that is put here. Over this one, there is a surface course. There is surface course. This is made up of asphalt. Over this asphalt, there is a surface dressing. Over this one, that is thin liquid डालते हैं ना, that is called a surface dressing. So this is flexible pavement. So what are the different components? That is from the top to bottom. Surface. You can take this one. Surface course. Next is base course, sub base. Next is formation. Okay, surface, base course, sub base, formation. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, see the diagram. So this is what? This is the road surface. When you are taking at the road surface, so this is called a surface course. This is base course. This is sub base course. So this is top view. Okay, when you are taking the cross section, so ऐसे cross section लेने के बाद ऐसे मिलता है देखो. This is vehicle का wheel. The vehicle load का इसके ऊपर आते हैं ना, wheel के ऊपर. So load is transferred to the wheel. So from this wheel to it will get dispersed to the road. Okay, so this is the road surface. That is next is base. Next is sub base. Next is last is subgrade. So ऊपर का क्या रहता? Surface, base, sub base, subgrade. Okay. See here. This is rigid pavement. So this is surface course, base course, optional it is. Sub base course is optional. It may be there or may not be there. See, vehicle is moving like this. The entire wheel load is coming on the vehicle wheel. So this wheel is transferred to the rigid pavement. So the rigid pavement is like this. Load is transferred like this. So from this pavement to the directly subgrade. See the load distribution. Here the load distribution is maximum at the point of contact. Load distribution is maximum at the point of contact. Okay. So and it is going to reduce at the outer side. And it is almost same. Correct. So central to the adjacent layer, it is almost same. Correct. So here the diffraction is very high. Here the diffraction is moderate. Okay, this is in flexible pavement. This is in rigid pavement. Okay, this part we will take in the next class. There are different committee, so that we will take in the next class. So again, what that committee will do and all these things we will take in the next class. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Are you making notes or not? Every day, what are the role of civil engineering? What is the relevance of the civil engineering branch? What are the different types of branches of civil engineering? Are you making notes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you have to make your own notes. Okay, I say PPT के ऊपर depend नहीं रहने का. Means whatever there in the PPT, so that you have to write it once again. Okay, so that will remain in your mind. Okay, whenever I ask any doubt or any question, then that will be there in your mind and you can speak. You can tell at any point of time. Okay, that's why you have to write all the notes. So today also you can go and write all these things. What is payment? First you can write the this one you have written no yesterday. Huh?
Yes,
written?
sir.
Yes, sir.
National. Okay, today you can write the road. Okay, what is road? Only what is important, that much you can write. Okay, what is payment? So आपको इधर 3-4 definition दिया. आपको कौन सा interest है ना वो you can write. Just take the picture. What is the function of payment? Requirement of payment. Okay. Next, what types of payment? Okay, you can all see all this one. Okay. So next there will be different classification. So what is payment? What is and there will be cross section of the payment. Okay, how will be the cross section of the payment? We'll see in the next class. So again, our next class is Monday, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now I will take the attendance first. So because sir has not taken, there are 50 students are present now, only 50 students. So, roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, roll number 4, absent. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 is not there. 20, 21, 22. 24, 25, 26, 20, 27. 20, 21, 30, 31, 32, 33. 34, 35, 36, 37. 38, 39. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 48. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 56, 58, 61. Okay. The absent roll numbers 4, 12, 19, 22, 27, 37, 39, 48, 50, 56, 58, 62. 62 is also not there. Okay. Okay. Last is 62, no? Everyone, is it clear? सभी को समझ में आ रहे हैं ना? Basic civil
Yes,
engineering.
sir.
Is there
Yes.
any doubt? किसी को any doubt है क्या?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Then I will take one MCQ questions. Okay. So just आपको discuss. I will discuss in the next class. I will take some 120 MCQ questions. I will discuss one by one. Okay. I will call like roll number 5, roll number 10, roll number 15. Okay. I say any randomly I will call to anybody. You just
Yes.
unmute and you have to give the correct answer. I will display question on the notice PPT. You have to give the answers. Okay. So that will help your unit test also. Okay. Whenever there is a class test and unit test, so we have to put the multiple choice questions only, correct? So there is no rating and all. So that's why you have to be thorough with the multiple choice questions. I have the list of multiple choice questions that we will deal in the next class. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Is there any doubt to anybody?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So there is still 5 minutes. Okay. What all we will do? So what we will do? Whatever you are writing, you have to just have you written all these branches of civil engineering in your notebook? Have you written or no?
Yes,
All
sir.
of you.
Yes,
you
sir.
have to-
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
I
sir.
will ask one by one randomly. Okay. Like roll number 20. Okay. Open your notes and show me all these things, whether you have written or not. I will ask randomly. Now roll number 20. So turn on your video on करके दिखाओ. Show me your notebook where you have written or no. Roll number 20. See, already some people have left the meeting. Roll number 29. Roll number 25. है क्या? Are you rating? Is there? Are you there in the class or no? See, already roll number 30. Roll number 30. Are you there? No, you are not giving response. Huh?
Sir.
Okay. Are you rating all those notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you turn on your video and show the notebook?
Okay,
Just,
sir.
okay. Just I'm verifying whether the student is alert or not. Yes. Show your notebook. Show your notebook. Yes. Good. Okay. So roll number 55. Roll number 55. Are you present?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing notes or no?
Yes, sir.
Can you show me your notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can turn on your video and show me.
One minute, sir.
Okay. Okay, this is a sample I am asking. Okay, so like this, I may ask at any point of time randomly. Okay, so that you have to be alert in the class. Whenever there is a class, you have to take our notebook and you have to note it down. Okay, after finishing the class also, the same thing will be uploaded in the YouTube video or also PPT. So you have to refer that video or PPT. Again, you have to make the proper notes and all. Okay, okay, fine. Roll number 50. Are you there? Okay, so you can show it to me in the next class. Okay, along with your MCQ questions. Okay, I'll wind up now. Thank you, everyone. Yes, we'll stop now here only. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
we'll stop now. We'll meet in the next class. Okay, thank you, everyone.